Hi collectors, dare I say more about this box? Well, do I really need to say what it is? I think you guys can pretty much tell what it is by that lovely little name down there. Yep, it's the Sideshow exclusive Batman Begins Batsuit Bruce Wayne Begins version. I know I got that a little jumbled up, but hey, who cares? It's my reviews, I do them how I want. Oh, by the way, just before I get started on this, I'd like to point out, I know I actually had, well, the previous video I did, I actually had quite a bit of hate, but towards the good side of things, the good overflowed the hate. So as far as I'm concerned, I'll tell you now, if you don't like what I do, you don't like how I do reviews or whatever, then please stop this video now. Well, that's all I can really say. So yeah, anyway, sod all that drama nonsense now. But I had to get me point across somehow, so hope he's taking it in. So, getting onto the box, like as you can see, it's engraved, rose up, whatever you want to call it, and the Batsuit is obviously like really faded, like into the box. You can make out. Come on camera, don't let me down now. Yeah, a new camera. Well, I will be getting one sometime soon, but I just have to see how it goes. But yeah, so there's the box. It's a pretty basic shoe style box. I've seen it on quite loads of reviews. There you go, the utility belt, just a lovely wonderful box. And there's the usual choking hazard stuff. Adult collectible, not a toy, recommended for ages 15 and up. Well, I have to kind of disagree there, but yeah, this is nothing new. Notice package, and of course the lovely symbol that we all know and love as Batman fans. Give it a minute to focus. Lovely. Right, let's get into the box. Oh, and of course, silly me forgetting, the top and the bottom of the box has of course the Batman Begins silhouette logo, and of course the title. So I won't really open the box, as you all know what it's got inside. 2 trays of stuff, and obviously the figure. Starting off with a pretty basic pose. Hang on a minute, just getting the lovely angle to really show what this bad boy is about, and the detail as much as I can. Now I've just been trying to place this in certain parts of the room, to certain backgrounds. Now this seems to be the best spot, in the kitchen. It is the most brightest place in the house, at the moment. Even though I did try and shoot this in the cabinet, but I would honestly say that how it turned out, that it was really too bright, but in person it's not that bright as it comes out. So I think the camera really caught me up on that one, but I'll sort something out very soon anyway. So then instead of always filming down here, then I'll be able to film upstairs in the cabinet if necessary. So moving on to the head sculpt, to wait for it to focus, not on the background. Oh, there we go. We all know that that is Christian Bale right there underneath that mask. Well, as Batman fans at least, but you know. Right, and to move on to like another major point with this figure, it is a dust magnet. It is an absolute dust magnet. That is the only downfall, apart from a major point, but like I'll get to that like in a minute. So scrolling down the suit, his arms, bit of his cape, knee pads, legs, utility belt, turn him round. Oh, yup, man, he's been in a bit of a battle with the dust bunnies, I think, in the cabinet. Oh dear, I'm sure he'll whoop their asses anyway. I like that side view. Definitely like that side view. So yeah. Now, moving on to the only nitpicks that like I really have with this piece is, well, of course, that like it is a dust magnet, because I've only had that for about 5 minutes and it has got like a bit of dust on, but still. Anyway, that's not really that important. But the major nitpick that I have is the legs. No, feet. That's it. I thought I'd get there in the end. The feet. That is a major flaw, because it is a real problem to pose this bitch. Purely and simply because of how the actual feet are. I can't really explain it, but like it's like a thicker rubber than the actual suit. Yet like it's not like as, I have not explained this. It's not like as stable as the, I don't know, the DxO2 feet are, or like is the DxO9 feet are. So some poses are okay, but like it just begs to differ. Can he actually hold those poses purely and simply because of how his feet are? But like apart from that, it is a really nice piece. But in saying that, the feet really limit the poses that you can actually get. I mean, I was searching like on a few websites, trying to think of a decent pose to have him in, and I'll tell you what, the struggles I had trying to get him in the actual poses. Yeah, you can get him in certain poses, but obviously the suit really restricts the poses and the feet don't help, but it's getting him to stay in that pose that's a problem. But anyway, that is the only flaw that like I really have. But still, apart from that, if anybody can get across that, then well, that's it. Oh, and the slightly bit of air pocket there, but still it don't really matter to me. But anyway, and plus the rubber suit as well, like if you keep it like in such a dramatic pose for so long, it creases the suit a little bit as well. But apart from that, well, I'm not really too fussed. But But like, I gotta say that the attention to detail that they actually put out like on this is absolutely outstanding. The head sculpt, the like the paint applications, the suit as well, the knee pads. I've heard a few people say that theirs is slightly off, but well, I mean, it don't really bother me. But still, well, I'm glad I picked this. I'm glad I picked this up anyway. So, moving on to the accessories, and then I'll get him posed in a brand spanker for you. So, moving on to accessories. You have the harness that came with the figure, like as if it was bought brand new, but I didn't buy mine brand new. Obviously, I was trolling through eBay trying to find a deal on this, and I'm not joking. I've seen a few on eBay, like in the US, for about 350 plus 50 quid postage and packaging, 400 plus 50 quid. I thought, shit. And especially from the US as well, you fucking know that you were going to get struck with a huge lovely custom charge on that. So I thought, nah, I'm not having another DxO2 revisited, thank you very much. Even though, if I'm honest, well, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, it's Batman, so but no, come to think of it, like, if it weren't too much, like, I don't know, like if the custom charge was about 20, 30 to 40 quid, then yeah, probably. But like, if it was around the region of 80 quid for just a custom fee, you can fuck that right off. But yeah, there were a few selling in Hong Kong as well for like 500 quid. So I thought, for a figure that ain't been out that long, well, like, obviously, dare I say more about scalpers and all that bullshit. So anyway, enough about that. So, moving on to the accessories, the harness, the hands. You have seven hands, like individually. You have three mouth expressions. If the camera will pick this up, don't pick up on my fingers. Pick up on the thing I'm trying to film. Thanks very much. Very much appreciated. Now, okay, then I'll try it this way. You have an angry expression. This is the doozy that floors me up a little bit. I've kind of been having a think what they were trying to do or go for this, and I was reposing the DxO2 the other day, and I actually seen as well that one of the mouthpieces, that like it was very, very similar to this, but like the mouth weren't like as open as this one was. Now this one is a very relaxed face sculpt, no, mouthpiece. There we go. So you have three of them, obviously. He just has a magnet now, for the minute. He just got a magnet on his head.